Imagine standing in the middle of chaos, people yelling, plans failing, pressure mounting, yet inside you there's only calm, no panic, no anger, just silence and clarity. That's not fantasy. That's the product of training your mind to be unmoved by what you cannot control. This is the Stoic way, and in the next 14 days, you're going to live it. This challenge isn't about memorizing philosophy. It's about becoming the philosophy, learning to respond, not react, to face discomfort, not escape it, to master yourself, not the world around you. Every day you'll receive a small Stoic task, a mental exercise, and a journal prompt. Simple but transformative, if you commit. For 14 days, you will walk in the footsteps of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, but through your own life. You will test their words against your reality. You will challenge your emotional reflexes, dismantle your patterns, and rebuild your inner world. One day at a time. Day 1. The pause. Today's mission is simple. Pause before every reaction. Most of us live like emotional pinballs, bouncing from one trigger to another. Someone insults us, and we respond instantly. Something goes wrong, and frustration takes over before we can breathe. The Stoics believed that between stimulus and response lies freedom, the space where wisdom lives. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Today, your task is to find that power. Throughout your day, when something provokes you, a delay, a rude comment, an inconvenience, don't react. Pause. Count 3 breaths. Then choose. Ask, is this worth my peace? Most of the time, it's not. At night, write this in your journal. What moments today tested my calm? How did I respond before the pause and after it? Emotional control doesn't begin with force. It begins with awareness, with reclaiming the millisecond between impulse and action. Master the pause, and you master your day. Day 2. The circle of control. Today we draw boundaries, not around people, but around reality. Epictetus said, "Some things are in our control, and some are not." It's one of the simplest lines in philosophy, and one of the hardest to live. You spend energy worrying about opinions, outcomes, recognition, and timing, but almost none of those are yours to command. What you can control is your effort, your attitude, your words, and your preparation. Your task today: draw 2 circles. In the first, write everything that's been stressing you out: people, results, reputation, timing, the past, the future. In the second, write what's truly in your control: your decisions, your routines, your perspective. Then make a vow to give your energy only to the second circle. Throughout the day, when you catch yourself obsessing over something beyond your control, whisper, not mine. That's your mental armor. The Stoics believed peace begins when the mind stops fighting reality. You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to sail. Tonight's reflection: how much of my energy went into what I cannot control? What shifted when I accepted it instead? When you live by this principle, life becomes simpler. Challenges still exist, but suffering doesn't. Day 3. Amor fati, love of fate. Today's task is not just acceptance, it's love. Amor fati means love your fate. Not tolerate it, not survive it. Love it. The Stoics believed that every event, good or bad, was an opportunity for virtue. Life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. When you wake up today, remind yourself, whatever happens, I will make it fuel. If you spill coffee, if someone lets you down, if plans fall apart, say, good. This is training, Marcus Aurelius wrote. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way your journal prompt. What challenges tested me today, and how did I turn them into strength? At first, this feels unnatural, loving what frustrates you. But resistance builds resilience. Every difficulty shapes the person you're meant to become. Amor fati isn't a philosophy, it's a warrior's mindset. Day 4. The observer's mind. You are not your thoughts, you are the observer of them. Today, watch your mind like a scientist. Each time you feel a rush of emotion, irritation, envy, fear, label it, this is anger. This is anxiety. Then breathe and let it pass. Marcus wrote, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. Emotion doesn't come from the world. It comes from interpretation. Tonight's reflection. Which emotions tried to control me today? What happened when I watched instead of reacted? By observing, you create distance. You stop drowning in emotion and start floating above it. From that higher ground, clarity returns. Day 5. Voluntary discomfort. Comfort breeds weakness. The Stoics practiced discomfort deliberately, not to suffer, but to build strength before life demanded it. Seneca wrote, set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, saying to yourself, is this the condition that I feared? Today, do one thing uncomfortable, on purpose. Cold shower, skip a treat, walk instead of drive. Do it as practice. Proof your peace isn't fragile. At night, write, what discomfort did I choose today? What did it teach me about what I can handle? Each act of chosen discomfort is a deposit into resilience. You're training your nervous system to stay steady in storms. Day 6. The art of indifference. There's freedom in not caring about what doesn't matter. Practice calm indifference, not apathy, but mastery of attention. Ask, will this matter in a week, a month, a year? If not, release it. The Stoic doesn't need to win every argument or prove every point. Their peace is proof enough. Journal. What drained my energy today? How much of it was truly important? Indifference isn't coldness. It's elegance of mind. Knowing what's beneath your attention. Day 7. The view from above. Halfway through your challenge, rise in imagination. Marcus Aurelius practiced the view from above, picturing himself looking down on the world. From that height, his worries looked small. Close your eyes, see your life from the sky, the streets, the city, the world, all movement, all temporary. Ask, if I were gone tomorrow, would this still matter? Journal. What looked big up close but small from above? Perspective is power. When you zoom out, anger softens into compassion, pain turns into peace. Day 8. Memento mori. Remember you will die. The Stoics saw mortality as liberation, not fear. When you remember time is finite, priorities sharpen. Take 10 quiet minutes. Picture your life as a line. Ask, if I had little time left, what would I still care about? Write the answers. Throughout the day, whisper, I'm alive. That's enough. Journal. What have I postponed that would matter if time was short? Memento mori doesn't darken life. It illuminates it. Each breath becomes sacred. Day 9. The discipline of desire. Freedom isn't doing whatever you want. It's no longer needing to. Pick one craving that distracts you, approval, scrolling, indulgence, and abstain for 24 hours. Prove contentment lives inside you. Marcus wrote, very little is needed to make a happy life. Replace craving with gratitude. Notice the quiet that follows. Journal. What did I crave today, and what happened when I didn't feed it? The less you need, the freer you are. Day 10. The discipline of action. The Stoics were doers. Wisdom means nothing if unlived. Take decisive action on something you've postponed. Make the call. Begin the work. Act now. Seneca said, while we are postponing, life speeds by. Procrastination breeds anxiety. Movement restores peace. Journal. What did I act on today? How did it change my state? Courage is born not from confidence, but momentum. Day 11. The power of reframing. Two people, same event. One suffers, one grows. The difference is framing. Reframe every inconvenience as training. Traffic equals patience. Criticism equals humility. Change equals adaptability. Marcus said, choose not to be harmed. and you won't feel harmed. Journal. What challenge did I reframe today? What power did that give me? Reframing doesn't deny pain. It transforms it. Day 12. The virtue of silence. In a world of noise, silence is strength. Epictetus said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much." Speak only when it improves upon silence. Listen deeply. Let calm replace the urge to win conversations. Journal. How many words today were truly necessary? What did silence teach me? Silence isn't weakness, it's composure. Day 13. The mirror. What irritates you in others reveals yourself. Notice one judgmental thought. Trace it inward. Ego hides in projection. Marcus wrote, "If someone can prove me wrong, I will gladly change. The weak defend image, the strong seek truth." Journal. What did I see in others today that revealed something about me? The mirror doesn't lie. It points to growth. Day 14. The Stoic within. This isn't the end. It's the beginning. You've learned to pause, to control the controllable, to love fate, face discomfort, detach from the trivial, rise above, accept mortality, discipline desire, act, reframe, be silent, and look inward. Now write your own Stoic code. I control my response, not results. Every challenge trains me. My peace is my priority. I act with courage, patience, gratitude. Sign it, live it. Marcus said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be." B1 emotional bulletproofing isn't coldness, it's composure. You are no longer at the mercy of moods, people, or outcomes. You respond, not react. You stand at peace in a world that trembles. The Stoic rebirth. The world hasn't changed, but you have. Chaos passes through you now, like wind through open hands. You no longer cling to praise or recoil from criticism. You've learned neutrality in a world addicted to reaction. Look in the mirror. The calm behind your eyes is proof of victory. Marcus wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive. You have earned that privilege consciously." Integration phase. Morning mantra. I control my mind. I accept what comes. I act with virtue. Midday cue. Pause. Observe. Choose. Nightly reflection. Where did I stay calm? Where did I react? What did I learn? These repetitions anchor the transformation. 4 layers of strength. Awareness, catching emotion. Acceptance, allowing reality. Action, doing what's right. Alignment, unity of thought, word, deed. When aligned, nothing outside can fracture you. Message to the future. Some days you'll forget this calm. Don't despair. Return to day one. Pause. Observe. Choose. Growth is a spiral. You revisit lessons from higher ground. The Stoic in the modern world. Where others rush, you'll move deliberately. Where others crave attention, you'll choose alignment. Where others seek comfort, you'll embrace resilience. Solitude is no longer emptiness, it's elevation. When asked why nothing shakes you, smile and say, "Because I trained for this." Daily affirmations. I am the sky, not the storm. I am the observer, not the thought. I am not what happens. I am how I respond. Nothing external disturbs me without permission. Every challenge invites strength. Peace is practice. The legacy of stillness. Your calm teaches louder than your words. Your peace becomes contagious. One mind at a time, choosing composure over chaos until calm becomes culture. Return to the source. Picture yourself on day one, restless. Now see yourself today, grounded. Between them lies 14 days of choice. Seneca said, "He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior." You've done battle with your impulses and returned stronger, awake, whole. Eternal application. There will always be noise. Remain the quiet center. There will always be pain. Meet it with purpose. There will always be change. Align. Don't resist. There will always be endings. Love them as beginnings. Emotional bulletproofing is not a shield. It's a skill. Sharpen it daily. Closing meditation. Find stillness. Breathe in 4 counts. Hold 2. Exhale 6. Repeat silently. I am calm. I am capable. I am in control of my mind. Thoughts may rise. Let them drift. Sit until silence feels like home. The Stoic Oath. I vow to live by reason, not reaction. To choose virtue over comfort. To seek peace over victory. To act with patience, courage, and gratitude. To love fate, serve others, and master myself. From this moment forward, I walk as a Stoic. Read it monthly. This is the first day of your second life. Calm your weapon, purpose your armor, acceptance your strength. Outro. When others complain, practice gratitude. When others crumble, practice courage. When others rush, practice patience. When the world demands reaction, offer peace. To be emotionally bulletproof is not to feel nothing, but to feel everything without losing yourself. Live quietly. Walk steadily. Let stillness speak louder than words. And when life tests you, as it will, smile, breathe, and whisper the 3 words that define the Stoic way. This, too, trains me.